I got so many freaking different designs from people. They look amazing. Let me show you a couple of them. Whoa, oh shit, nope. Hold on, wait.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, hey, there you go. So, I really like that one. I had no idea it was the power of the sun in my hand. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's the power of the sun in my hand! What's that from? Richard, put the meme, it's from something. Spider-Man.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Whatever you do, if you're if you're good with your money, do not Google penis laser because you're gonna spend money. It's gonna happen. We're back on the budget Lowrider Astro van. I bought this thing for 1,500 bucks, bagged it, did a bunch of work. She lays on the ground. We started our paint job 2 weeks ago at this point. I've messed it up several times. I tend to do that. Somebody left a comment in the last video that said, Casey, you are a hell of a painter the third time after you repaint something. And I thought that was great. So, in this video, it is time to finish this stupid van. I am so done with painting. I am not a painter, and we've been doing, I don't know, 7 or 8 painting videos in a row with the Thunderbird and now the van. The only thing is, they're both right there about to be done. Thunderbird has a couple days worth of work. This has a couple days worth of work, depending on how long I take on the rest of the painting. Maybe this has 2 weeks left to work. I don't know, but it's time to finish the stupid thing. In the last video, we got most of our paint work done. The old man was supposed to come in here and go crazy with some blue scallops and some orange and some yellow. He put that little stupid thing on there and called it quits and cleared it, which I hated. I sanded it all down. We're gonna start redoing some more. We're gonna do some paint work. In the last video, I added, this is sandpaper that has holes in it because Eastwood sells a sanding kit that will suck up the dust as you're sanding. So I thought that would be kind of a cool thing to do. I don't know, probably a waste of time, but we are going to finish that and then go through one of our designs and, I don't know, start painting some stuff. Let's go. Now, before we finish taping off our sandpaper holes, I got all around that side, all around the back, just don't have this side done. So we got to do that. In the last video, at the end, I said, hey, you know, I have ideas in my head, but I'd love to see them on the van. So if anybody wants to like come up with some cool graphics, 90s style on like a rendering, send them to me. If you want to shout out on the channel if I end up using it, or 50 bucks Venmo, or both, I don't care, let me know. I assumed I'd get 4 or 5 of those. I've probably got 100 so far, maybe 60. Some of them are amazing, perfect. Some of them are the coolest thing I've ever seen, but they're literally probably like 500 more hours of paint work. We're not going that crazy, but between all of the ones that I like, I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. But before we do any of that, I need to get this taped off. We need to decide what color we're going to spray these little dots. Just going to kind of be kind of ghosty. They don't need to be too crazy. I just thought it would look kind of cool. I wanted to do it before, ran out of time, so now it's time to do it. Let's tape that off, pick a color, spray some shit. We still have 20 colors that we got from the paint store. There's so much, and then not only that, 25 types of pearls that we can add. So you could take a white and add so much gold pearl in it, it's essentially a gold color. So we got, maybe we have too much experimenting. That's probably what it is. We have too many options. All right, let's get to work, damn it. All right, we got our little, I don't know what you call them, holes. We got our little hole design taped off, ready to spray. Still don't know what color we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it, and then we'll take all this shit off and start doing our whoopy stuff. Still not sure what I'm doing with the whoopy stuff, but we're gonna do something. Wasn't sure what color I wanted to do for this, but I think I might have found it. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that should work. All right, let's see what happens. All right, I need to get my paint mask on, but just to get started, we can rock without it. Now this is taped as tight as it can be, but since the sandpaper's sticky, but I didn't want to actually stick it to it because I don't know if it'd ever come off. So there's a little bit of a air gap there, so you got to be kind of cute when you're spraying it. If you go in at an angle, you'll miss the dots all together. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna get my paint mask and we're gonna time lapse it, see what happens. All right, moment of truth. Now this isn't a big design. This is just something I want to add, kind of subtle. Not subtle, but semi-subtle. Oh, that looks cool as shit. Oh, I love it. We got a couple spots that the dots are uneven because, you know, sandpaper doesn't curve very easily, but we can fix that. Oh, I love it. Oh shit, rip my tape, rip my tape. Oh, I need that one to stay. That's gotta stay. That's gotta stay up there. There we go. Oh shit. Damn it. We taped it too good in some spots apparently. That's cool. I like that. And then what you can do, standing out too much, or you want it to be more faded, or you want to, you know, add a couple spots, whatever, you can come in here and sand it. Not to sand it off, just to be like right here. I don't like how that dot is up too high. It doesn't follow the curve. What I'll do is I'll just sand that one out. But you can take these and just lightly scuff them with like 800, and you can kind of take some of the paint layer off. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you can do that and like turn it into like ghost dots. I kind of think they're perfect because we're going to be adding stuff that's going to run into them. But I am going to somehow, I want to put a couple dots right there, and I want to sand that one out. Just a little shit. I'm going to do that real quick, and then also I got to retape that, or that's going to get paint on it. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we're going to start just going crazy with some shit. I'll show you some of the designs on my phone. Let's go! Cool, I like it. I'll be honest with you, I'm on my you're doing way too much shit stuff right now. I got like a couple different dots I don't love. So I sanded them down and I'm respraying them. I haven't broke out the old airbrush in a long time. Let's see. Oh, that's too much. Why is that spraying so fast? Okay, let's see what happens. That is so stupid. No, too much still. I need to put an air regulator on this. Just barely, come on. There we go. That's what we want right there. Ooh! Perfect! That's exactly what I wanted! Ha! All right, I'm gonna do that a couple more times. Jeez, I gotta do one right there, one right there. All right, I got the green dots how I want them for now. I think what I want to do is kind of fade into them or fade the green down so you can see the green a little bit more and the dots are like part of it. I don't know. I got so many freaking different designs from people. They look amazing. Let me show you a couple of them. Let's see here. Whoa, oh shit. Nope. Hold on. Wait. Let me put my phone. Oh, hey, there you go. So I really like that one. Really like that one. Really like that one. That one's super cool. I like the two-tone orange, but none of them I want by themselves, if that makes it. Oh, shit. None of them I want by themselves, so I'm going to play with it. I think the way that has those back scallop are really cool. I like how chunky this is, but I wish it went to the front fender. I think this one is probably my favorite, but those are too thin. I want it to be wider, and I just want to get rid. I don't love the radius around the fender flare. It just, or the wheel well, it matches too well, if that makes any sense. It would look better if it didn't match and that wasn't so pointy, like if that went down there. So I kind of want to cover that up and do something with the front. So basically I said all that to say, I'm going to take all those design ideas, start kind of playing with my tape, and we'll see if we can't come up with something semi-okay. If I do half as good as some of those renderings, I'll love it. And what we're not going to do is do a 100-hour paint job. We've already spent way too much time on this thing. It's just not exactly how I want it. This is cool. If Dad would have done a better job on these freaking scallops, we could be done. But now, once I saw the blue on there, it needs louder. You know, I wanted him to do scallops in orange and yellow and all kinds of shit. Let's just start playing with tape and see what happens. All right, I got this side done. Looks great. These points are sharper than I want them to be, but you have to keep in mind, in that one rendering, you go back in with a darker color so it looks like shading, and then it comes in here like this. Whoop, whoop. So I had to keep that in mind when doing it. At first I was doing it kind of the way it looked, but you have to realize there's another color that goes behind it. So it kind of, basically, they look pointier than they will be once they're done. I love this. This is perfect. Gonna do a lot more shit. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna have to make the old man do something for me, because I do like those red and white scallops from the other design. I think that would be kind of fun. But yeah, this shit takes forever. This was like 2 hours to tape it off. And here's the great news, the amazing news. Still nothing done to the hood. And the other side still needs done. Oh, so let's do that. I don't know. That's going to be, I think, orange or yellow. I can't remember. I would like to do something on the hood, but I don't know what yet. Yeah, I don't know. Let's worry about the orange first and we'll figure it out. Let's go. Just checked my camera. That was actually almost 3 hours, so holy shit. We're going to try and do this side a lot faster. Damn it. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But I think I said earlier, this side should be easier because I know how the other side... No, this side's 10 times harder. Because on that side, I'm just kind of free balling with my shit. You know, oh, cool, whoopee. Well, then you got to match it. And that is extremely hard. I got it close. I got to change that one a little bit. But yeah, I can start taping it off now. Holy crap. 2 hours in. This side sucked. Also, the sun's starting to come up. Good times. Last piece of tape, yay! And I didn't make it long enough. Son of a bitch. Did I make it long enough? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, we're way good. Okay. Finally, we can start painting. I had all these big plans tonight, and holy shit. As you can see, the sun is coming up. Somebody asked in one of my YouTube videos, they said, wow, the sun comes up a lot when you work. You must not start till like midnight or something, 2 a.m. No, I got here, the sun was still up today. I think it was 7:30. Damn, it might have been 9, I take that back. But yeah, either way, way too many hours for this shit. Let's go mix up some paint. Look at this yellow. Where's my stir stick? Oh, I dropped it on the ground. Whoopsie. This is like caution tape yellow. Like glow in the dark yellow. I added a shitload of pearl and it didn't do anything. Some colors are just a little too bright. That's all right. That's what we want. Yellow is usually super thin when it goes on, so we need to be cool with it. I need to not do heavy coats. I need to do, even though I'm tired, I want to go to bed. I want to get the hell out of here. I hate paint work. I'm so ready to cut the shit out of something and weld it. Might do some welding on the Corvette. No. We're going to stick to the van. We could also build the chassis for the Bronco we have. I also have a chassis swap build coming up. 55 Ford on a Crown Vic. I did one 3 or 4 years ago. The Crown Vic is currently getting cut up right now. That could be fun. Why are we talking about it right now? Let's do some paint work. Shit. Let's go. All right, it's finally time. My gun wasn't happy. You can see all the yellow paint on my paint wall over there. Had some adjustments that needed looked at. There we go, that's better. Very, very light coat, so we don't want to get too cute with the yellow. So yellow can be really thin and it can bleed through, like the stuff behind it can bleed through. Like we covered up a little bit of blue, covered up some red, so I want to double check. So I usually take a light Well, my guys at Harbor Freight sent me this Hercules light. I had no idea it was the power of the sun in my hand. Holy shit! Whoa! Oh my god, it's the power of the sun in my hand! What's that from? Richard, put the meme, it's from something. Spider-Man.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Wow, that's too much. I'm just looking for bad coverage. Oh, I think we're golden, actually. I think I can see through the metal. Jesus. Oh, wait. No, we're good. Oh, wow. I didn't even have it pointed at my eyes. Damn. Okay, yellow's done. Might get cute with it and add a little bit of shading. That would be really stupid. But I'm also really stupid. I need to go to bed. Holy shit. I mean, we gotta add a little bit of something. So I mixed up like a orangey, not really orange, but kind of an orangish yellow. I don't know, we might ruin it. Perfect, okay, let's see what happens. Where should we start? Let's just do the whole top. Go. Just gonna barely go around the edges. Just give it a little how you doing. Barely even hitting the paint. I'm doing more on the tape, but it's gonna overspray onto the paint. Cool. I like it. I'm gonna probably hit it, the yellow, right in the middle again and then be done. Cool! That almost looks like neon. I did the orange and then went back over it real lightly with the yellow so it's even more subtle. I don't know. I'm tired. It's fun. Let's goof off a little bit. Sweet! Check it out. This looks so cool. You're not going to know it until I untape it. I'm not untaping it tonight. But the stupid little thing we did, that's like an old tagging trick, like an old spray paint trick. It'll kind of make it look almost like neon. You could also do it with white. If you go in with white, like with the airbrush, you can just barely hit the edge. It looks like it's on fire. So, did we need to do that? No, but I figured that's a big chunk of yellow. We can kind of break it up with a little bit of stuff. It's going to have more lines running through it, but yeah. Cool. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to bed. It is, I think, 8 a.m. Holy shit. That's a long day for just stupid paint. Yep. Okay, gotta go. The wife's gonna kill me.
The next day.
Also, before we get started, whatever you do, if you're if you're good with your money, do not Google penis laser or dick laser because you're gonna spend 25 bucks or whatever they are. Obviously not a sponsor, but I've had this for a day and I've successfully put a dick on at least 5 different people's faces. Pause. Holy shit, that might get me canceled. All right, let's get to work. All right, I said, I don't know, 2 hours ago, we don't have to get crazy with taping it off because we're going to do some airbrush stuff. We're going to get real cute. Just rip a little bit here, rip it a little. I did that and all of it ripped off. Also, one of the tapes I used the other day was too strong and ripped some of my clear off of the white. So we get to deal with that at some point. It looks crazy because I'm using 20 different colors of tape, but it's all taped off. Ready for orange? We just have to go do all this on the other side. Yay, let's go. I have taped this off I'm gonna spray it with a big boy normal gun, but I wanna try and use my airbrush, just because I'm out of practice mostly, and I wanna make sure I can do that, and if I can, that's gonna make taping everything else off the rest of the way a lot easier. I think. I could be wrong. Depends how crazy we go. Airbrush doesn't work good if you gotta do big stuff. So let's see here. It might be better just to use the big one with this anyway, shit. Okay. It is 100% doable. Especially if I get it dialed in. That way goes less, I think. I'm gonna spray the rest of this with the big boy gun, but I think we can pull this off. The only problem is it goes on so light when you need to cover other colors, it doesn't work as good, but if we're gonna be doing any shading, this is definitely the way to go. All right, let's get the big boy gun. Check it out, I love it! Oh, it's so cool. It's so funky and 90s and loud and ugly and tacky, but I love it. Here's the problem. There was a tape that was loose. And whenever I was moving shit around, I pulled half of it off. So, I'm gonna go in with my airbrush. I'll sand it down first. It'll definitely sand the yellow down and just clean that up a little bit. I got another little spot over there. That's just part of the puzzle. We're gonna do something with the green. I'm not sure what yet with the green, but my ass is dragging already, and I don't have any more paint thinner or 2-inch tape. 2-inch tape would make this a lot easier. The good news is I played with the airbrush a little bit, and I think I can do a lot of it with the airbrush, so I don't have to tape the whole damn van off again, which sucks. And I wanna do something. I'm gonna play with something real quick for like a green idea, and but not paint it tonight, just get a look at it. And then tomorrow I'm gonna come in, fix that, and then we'll start laying our green out and probably clear the bitch. Yeah, I kind of want to get the white involved just a little bit. I like that stopped there, but I want something to kind of go down there. I don't know, we'll see. Let's play with a little bit of tape, we'll see what happens, and then we're gonna call it a night. Let's go. All right. I use the green tape, which doesn't bend very well, but to kind of get the color, what I want to do is I want that to be green, but it's going to kind of fade up or down. I can't remember which way I was going to make it fade. Basically, we're going to turn those dots into like a faded pattern. So I guess it would fade up. Yeah, so it'll get lighter as it goes up. And I want to do something. I don't know what yet. Maybe that point needs to go the other way. I kind of like it. I don't know. I want to do something there that just barely touches into the white, and then it's good. And then basically we're done. And the whole reason I wanted to do the green, not only for the dots, but I want to get my hood involved somewhere. So if I come the green here, we can kind of do a little whoopy green, and then we're done. I was going to do something with the back doors. I'm probably not going to do anything with the back doors. It's just more crazy shit. I could play with the green a little bit and just maybe make a little point. And I think the goal, I talked to a couple pinstripers. They're like, dude, we can do full-blown, flame job with the pinstripes. We can do all this with pinstripes if we wanted to. So I think what we'll do after we get all this bullshit done, I'm kind of just going to go off the last rendering because I like it. Then we're just going to go crazy with pinstripes. But it's looking pretty loud now, and I kind of like it. It just needs a little something more with a little bit of green. And maybe we'll play with the blue a little bit. I don't know. All I know is I'm tired. I'm going to bed. We'll be back tomorrow, baby.
The next day.
All right, we are back. It's currently Monday. Got to get this stupid paint job done. Still got to do some work on the wheels. I got to make the hubcap mounts. Got to paint the wheels. Got to finish painting this stupid thing. I'm done with paint work after this video. I swear I have so much shit that I want to do. I got my kind of whoopee thing done. I wish I had like a full sheet of holes where I could just do those dots everywhere. I don't know. I might make one. That would be a real pain in the ass with the sandpaper, but maybe. I don't know. I'm going to play with those. I don't want it to be crazy bright. I want it to kind of be like a fade type thing. And then basically, we add a little bit more. We got to do some stuff on the hood, and we can start clear coating this bitch. And I'm going to put so much weird pearled color clear on this. It's going to be crazy, but I'm starting to love it. It looks pretty good like this. I just want something else back there. Back there's plain. We got loud, tacky, crazy, plain. So I'm going to bring those dots down one way or another. All right, let's go. All right, we're back. It looks great. It's dry. I really want to come in here and just start ripping all this tape and paper off so I can see what it looks like. But that's kind of counterintuitive because we're kind of going for this design, tweaking it a little bit. But if you can see, it has an orange like shadow on it, kind of like a shadowy thing that we're playing with. And if I just rip it all off, I'd have to tape it all back off to do the orange, and I don't want to do that. In reality, I need to kind of just take off a little bit on the edges. I need to figure out exactly where I want to do the orange, and then essentially just cut it off so I can go in here and just spray it. Also, I was talking to a couple people last night, today, whatever, I don't know. When you work till 8 a.m., day and night means nothing to you. I need to be utilizing my little airbrush more for stuff. Just killed a fly. That was badass. So that I'm not spending 6 hours, taping. Like the guys that do the crazy mini truck style paint jobs with like 200 coats of different colors, they do a lot of that airbrushing. You always have to use tape for like a hard line, but they're not retaping the whole damn car off every time, which I knew that. I just didn't realize how much airbrushing there was. I knew they airbrushed it, but I didn't realize a lot of those crazy paint jobs, I mean, it's like 90% airbrush. They're still spending hundreds of hours on the paint job, but they're not spending 500 hours taping shit off and then untaping it. So we got to get a little bit better about that. I'm going to find out exactly where I want the orange to be, and then I'm just going to rip where it needs to go. I think. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, final design, I think. I don't know, might add more to it. I just want to paint forever, apparently. This is green. Now, the goal with this was to have it be darker and then fade into the dots. I also made, where did I put the stupid thing? I made a kind of template, I don't know, dot thing. I don't think it's going to work very well, but we might play with that if I end up hating it. It should be all right, but we'll go more solid green and then kind of fade up into these, if that makes any sense. We'll still have a little bit of spray on it, but nothing crazy. That's what I'm shooting for. I might end up hating that. I don't know. Let's make some paint and see what happens. I went a little crazy with the blending. This is my 6th color of green. Dry, we're gonna untape it and see what the hell we got. All right, this is basically dry already, but I'm gonna give it 15 or 20 more minutes. Base coat dries super quick, especially when it's 120 degrees outside, even at night. But I'm gonna let it dry a little bit longer. I need to get these sanded and paint them. And then we need to put our little hubcap tabs in them. I made a little template, and then you just gotta screw them in. Pretty easy. I'll show you whenever I get it painted. Let's sand these babies down and paint them real quick. Check it out. Those came out really good. All right, let's untape this baby and see what it looks like. Hopefully, we just have to fix a couple spots and then get some clear on the damn thing. But let's find out together. All right, I found some pinstripe tape. I'm not gonna put it on because I'm getting ready to clear, but that looks great. We're gonna definitely go crazy with pinstripe. Real pinstripe, not the tape, but I do kind of like the tape as well. Okay, I got a couple little mess ups I need to fix. That giant one right there, and then a couple other little ones. We're gonna do that real quick, and then we're clearing this bitch, because I am tired of painting, and I do not want to paint anymore. I can think of 20 other things I'd like to do, but I kind of dig that. It's loud, it's obnoxious, it's very 90s, and I think pinstriping will really make it all pop even more. Not even necessarily like just random pinstriping. I mean like running a line on that, like a dark, you know, you could do a black, you could do a, hell, you could do an orange, anything. And you start cleaning up some of those lines and make them really pop. I'm gonna need to clear it for that. So let's clean up our little bullshit, and then we're gonna clear coat some stuff. Sweet. All right, time for clear. Look how much gold pearl I put in this. Holy shit. Air conditioner's pissing. No big deal. That's par for the course lately. That's a lot of gold pearl. Oopsie, well, we should be all right. Look at how awesome this looks, though. What happens when you give it a little, oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Really, really heavy, but it's still probably not a quarter of what I did with the blue pearl whenever I did the Thunderbird. All right, let's spray it. We got everything buttoned up, looking pretty damn good. I am very happy. Time for clear, baby. All right, she's cleared. Gold pearl, red gold pearl. Kind of faded the front a little bit just because I had a couple of spots I didn't like. Purple pearl, blue pearl, just a little bit of everything. Look at the, woo! All right, we'll let this dry. Tomorrow I'm gonna come in, throw the wheels on, get it on the ground. I want to try and get all of the lights and stuff put back on. Don't know if I'm gonna have time because it's Tuesday right now, Tuesday 5 a.m. and I have to sleep. But boy, that would be the goal. We'll see. We're back tomorrow, baby. I'm gonna let this shit dry. Very happy with how it came out. I love it. It's so loud. It's so 90s. I think pinstriping is really gonna take it up another notch. But all right, sweet. We'll be back
The next day.
All right, next day. Everything's dried. Video needs to get done. Let's untape this bitch. Throw the wheels on, maybe take it outside. I don't know, we're probably getting greedy. I'd like to put all the lights on and stuff, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We gotta move real fast. Let's go. This video is gonna be later than shit. This took like 3 hours. Untaping it was a pain in the ass. Some of that tape's been on there for 2 months when we started body work, but holy shit, look at that van. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, it's so loud and tacky, but kind of tacky in the right way. I really wish I would have had that other hubcap on, but I didn't have time to make the tabs, or put the tabs in. It really needs to go outside to see the pearl. The pearl's crazy, but I just don't have time. I'm out of time. It's like 4 o'clock right now, which is, this video should have been up, so. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't tell you how cool that is. I love it. I absolutely love it. when you do this much painting and just weird shit and adding stuff, you can always add more. So I was like, oh, you could do some, red or, no, we're done. We're done. I'm going to let a pinstriper go crazy. He can clean up the lines. He can clean up stuff. I got a couple spots that need brush touch too. Whenever you tape it off for a paint job, you're supposed to untape it after the paint. You're really supposed to untape it when the paint is tacky and then you don't like break the paint whenever it's dry. Well, some of that tape has been, like the windows, for example, that's been on there for 10 paint jobs, basically, because we've done it and resprayed it so many times. So I got the pole and it was ripping corners of paint off and I got to fix that, but easy shit. It needs cleaned too, so bad it needs cleaned, but we just don't have time. That is a cool looking van. I bought this thing for $1,500. Didn't run. Bags kind of didn't work. Wouldn't get low. Now it's on the ground. Lays on the ground. Runs and drives. And has the coolest paint job that I can pull off in a couple weeks. You could easily spend months just adding a little bit here and there, but I ain't doing all that. And I think, paint flake, I think whenever I have my pinstriper, I'm going to have him have some fun up in here too. Do a little bit more on the hood. I do love the Caseyscustoms. Look at the blue. You can kind of see the pearl. Oh, you know what? I need to get that freaking spotlight. The sun in my hand. It'll probably be way too bright, but let's see what happens. Hold on. Oh my God. You can't see it. Damn it. You can see it in person, but you can't see it on camera. But the pearl is crazy. Sweet. Cool, man. Tell you what, I don't think I got any runs or like dry spots, so I don't even know if I need to buff it. I might just run it, baby. Cool. Let's go check the back out. We definitely get crazier with the back too, but there's really no reason. You don't want to get too crazy back here because you don't really see it as much, but I need to put my bumper cover on, license plate bracket, headlights, taillights, finish the wiring on the lights, little stuff, but I am done painting for a while. CRX needs painted, but yeah. We've been doing nothing but paint for like a month, and I'm burnt out. Technically, I could just stay on this and get it put back together. Same thing with the T-Bird. T-Bird needs put back together, but I'm probably going to pivot and cut and weld some shit. Vet, maybe. Shop needs cleaned. Jesus. We use like, I don't know, 10 rolls of tape and probably 2 rolls of paper. But look at that van. I'm so happy. All right, I can get this damn thing uploaded. Oh, I dig it. God, I wish I had the other hubcap on, but that's all right. Shit happens. Wow. I just want to keep looking at it. Oh my God. So sweaty. My shirt's sticking to me. It looks like shit. We got to get this video done, though. Check it out. I'm so freaking happy. Can't tell you how happy I am. Oh my God. This video should have already been uploaded, and I'm still recording because I'm a fucking idiot. But I'm very happy. Can't wait to get the stuff put on it, but I kind of want to just let it sit for a little bit. 100% the next video, we can get it all buttoned up, and I want to take it for a drive. I want to get it outside in the sun. Very, very happy. Cool. Really needs the window tinted up here. These are okay. They could go a little bit darker, but that would definitely help it match some more. But I am done. I have to get this thing uploaded, and yeah. Coolest merchandise on the planet. Go to Caseyscustoms.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. A lot of people watch the videos and then they realize, I've been watching your videos for 2 years. I'm not subscribed and I'm not notified. Happens all the time. Happens to me with channels I watch, so keep an eye on that. I'm not sure if when YouTube does updates, it doesn't remove some people from their notifications. So yeah, just check that if you've been watching. Let me know what you want me to work on next. We could stay on this, finish it. We could stay on the Thunderbird, finish it. But I'm kind of ready to pivot off the Thunderbird and the van and just start cutting something. I don't care if it's the Bronco frame. We cut. We start doing something with welding. I am a metal fabricator. I've always done paintwork, but I hate paintwork. I grew up in a body shop. Dad made me sand when I was like 10, so I don't like sanding and painting. But I can do it. I'm not as good as him, but I can do it. I'm pretty happy with that stupid thing. Could be crazier, but I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, I'm rambling, and I need to get the video done. Coolest merchandise on the planet, Caseyscustoms.com. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all the good shit they tell you at the end of videos. Check out some more of my other videos. Peace. I love ya. Toothless Customs out. Oh! Thunderbird giveaway went live 2 or 3 days ago. Go to my videos, click live. You can watch the drawing and who won and all that. Stickers, I think, went out the end of last week, the beginning of this week. So stickers are on their way if you got one. All right. Love you. Bye. Hopefully this is on YouTube right now.